Alrighty, welcome to another week of Guy Party Podcast, everybody. This is Dimension 13, episode 13, Guy Party Podcast. I am joined by my co-host every week, Mr. Matty Brook Daddy.
As always.
And
this
is Guy Party Podcast. Find us on Instagram, Guy_Party_pod. Leave us some comments. Tell us what you want to hear. Tell us if you listen. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. Send us an email, guyparty91@gmail.com. Or they can... Matt, we have a Twitter now.
Oh, we do. You're right.
It's Twittered us.
I'll be honest. I think that's Guy Party. I have to actually pull it up now. I honestly completely forgot. Okay, I didn't think I put that in. Apparently, we're at Guy Party 2 on Twitter.
Okay,
I don't remember.
I will post that to our Instagram about our Twitter because I've never used Twitter. I don't know how to tweet. I don't know how to do any of that shit. So we will see how that works out. And
apparently,
we'll get it to you guys. Apparently,
it just added the 2 onto our Twitter handle. So that's kind of a jerk move.
Guy Party Pod 2.
Maybe I'll make another one real quick and make a Guy Party Pod. Keep it consistent.
We're starting on a really strong foot here. Belching and forgetting.
That's how we do. That's how we do. We do things on the fly.
Yup, winging it. You can't see it, but I'm doing the chicken wing, winging it.
Oh, I assumed you would be like flying like a bird, like
yeah,
with your arms going up and down.
Yeah, no. Anyway, let's get serious.
How's your week?
Horrible.
You went away for work, didn't you?
God damn it. Yeah, I was fucking 6 hours away. Left my girlfriend, who moved out across the country with me, all alone for a week. We have no friends. If anybody out there in the Cheyenne region wants to be our friend, hit us up.
Don't.
Boom. Yeah, probably a good call. I'll just talk to you about video games and comics. That's why I talk to Matt.
You don't even talk about comics. You don't have comics.
Yeah, no, because I don't have any comics. But I talked to you about comic-related things.
All right, fair enough.
Such as
I'll give you that.
Movies and shit. Yeah, my week wasn't horrible. It was weird.
Why is that?
I'm a geologist, and I was surveying guardrails.
Huh.
I walked literally. Well, I don't know if I should say this, but I'm going to. We were just doing an entire guardrail survey of the entire state of Wyoming. So we're walking every interstate and every state highway in the fucking state with the GPS unit monitoring and like surveying and updating all the guardrail.
Sounds like fun.
You have no idea. Got my steps in, man. Got my steps in every day.
I would hope so.
Oh man, it's dangerous as shit. We're just on the highway, they're like 85 miles an hour speed limit or none because there's no cops. So they can just go however fast they want. And people are just ripping by us and like not quite going to the shoulder, but like almost going to the shoulder. It's fucking scary. But don't worry. We have reflective vests. So we're safe.
Look at you.
Yeah, we're safe. But yeah, I was up in, dude, the towns we drove through. What the fuck? I don't even know if I can call them towns. I don't want to rip on them because they were cool towns. But I don't even know if I can call them towns because like the populations were literally like 250, 285. We stayed in Worland, Wyoming, which is a population like 5,000. And that's small, man. That's really small. That's probably the size of your high school.
How many people did it say?
5,000.
5,000?
Yeah.
My high school was grades 10 through 12, and we had about 3,300 kids.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
So your high school, just 10th through 12th.
Yeah.
Was
because if we had 9th grade in there, it would have been way too packed. It was already really packed with 3 grades. 4 grades wouldn't have been able to do it.
How many people did you graduate with?
1,050.
Whoa. I graduated with 169. Or 66. 166? Something like that.
Yeah, I remember freshman year of college talking to roommates. It was like I was tripled in the beginning of freshman year. Fuck that. We were sitting there like one of the first nights, and the one guy was like, yeah, like, how many kids did you graduate with? And the one guy was like, oh, like 180 something. And the other kid was like, "Oh, that's cute. Like, I graduated with like 500." I was like, "That's real cute. Like 500."
Let me slam my dick on the table. Win this pissing competition really quick.
Yeah.
1,500.
Yeah, it's not many schools. There are, surprisingly though, I think there's one or two other schools in the area that have graduating classes that big also in my like area.
That's crazy.
So it's
Just goes to show how much more populated like that area is
yeah.
than most. I drove through a town of like Thermopolis. There was 3,000 people in the town. It's like
Jesus.
the whole town. But hey, there's a craft brewery there.
Hey.
The town of 10 Sleep, 10 like number 10 Sleep. There's like 200 and I want to say 64 people there. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But there's a fucking microbrewery there. Like somebody turned their barn into a brewery, which is fucking cool.
Nice.
But everybody and their mother, man, make a microbrew. So Ashley just dropped something. But yeah, dude, literally everybody there has a fucking distillery or a brewery. We went to a town called Kirby, Wyoming. I'd appreciate that.
Yep. Kirby
Two
was my
restaurants.
boy in Smash.
2 restaurants across the street from each other, 92 people, and a brewery or a distillery for Wyoming whiskey. I have a little bottle. I bought like a little, like not even a fifth, like small, like half of a fifth. I don't even know what it would be, 750 milliliters or something. Fuck it, I don't care. But it's a little batch of Wyoming whiskey from this little
Nice.
town in Kirby, in the middle of nowhere. Pretty sweet. But there's just a lot of land out here, man. It's beautiful. We went through Wind River Canyon. I can post some pictures and shit on the Instagram. But
Go for it.
Jesus, dude, it's gorgeous. There's nobody around. So like you need to get, like, anytime you can get gas, if you have 3/4 of a tank, just get gas. Because you might not hit a gas station for fucking 4 hours.
Makes sense.
Pretty bad. Yeah. But God forbid you get hit with some weather, which we did. It just turns to shit quick. And you need to just like sit on the side of the road because it was hailing and raining so hard and the wind was ripping we couldn't even fucking see. So
That
pull over for a
sucks.
little bit. Yeah, we stayed at the Comfort Inn. Stayed at the Comfort Inn. I was pretty pissed. Could not hook up to the goddamn Wi-Fi the entire week. I couldn't upload last week's podcast. I couldn't post to Reddit. Couldn't do anything except luckily I had an emulator on my little lappy toppy here, and I was playing Zelda Ocarina of Time all week
Yeah, so how far are you now?
and reading a book. I couldn't tell you. I don't even know what's considered a dungeon. 'Cause
You,
is the inside of Jora or where the fuck the big fish is that a dungeon?
that was the third child dungeon, yes.
So it's a dungeon. Okay, so I've cleared 3 dungeons.
Yeah.
And now I'm in the Forest Temple, and I believe I need to go back in time, be small again, so I can use my slingshot to hit some eyes open and shit. I don't know.
I honestly don't remember. I don't think so, but I might be wrong.
I don't know. It's got the hook shot.
Motherfucking hook shot.
I need to apparently go to Kakariko Village, and get somebody's special move or something, or get somebody's special ability. I just can't do it. I don't know where the fuck to go. A little confused.
Don't really remember that, but I'd have to actually play it to know.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. But now I'm home and I'm playing God of War again. So,
Hey.
yeah, I was just reading some books too. Well, reading a book as well. Bill Nye, everything.
The science guy.
Once.
Bill.
Yeah, but that was my week. I just traveled around pretty much. I worked 65 hours, Monday through Saturday. Got home late last night, and yeah. But before I left on Monday morning, Sunday night, I mentioned last podcast, I went to see Modest Mouse at Red Rocks Amphitheater in Morrison, Colorado, and dude, that is an awesome venue.
Yeah,
to see
I've
a
always
concert.
seen pictures of it, and it looks amazing.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna send you a picture right now. I don't think I seen any pictures.
I saw it on Facebook or Instagram.
Okay, so you saw pictures.
Yeah.
But dude, wow, the way, because like there's the way the stage is set up. There's like rock formations right behind them,
Mhm.
and of course on both sides. so it like just reverberates just straight out at you and stays there. Like you can just, it's, you get fucking flooded with sound. It's awesome. And you can see Denver, but before it got dark, you can see like the city skyline way in the distance off to the left there. But at night you can see like the whole lights and shit like of the city, but you're kind of just in the middle of fucking nowhere actually. And it was, oh man, it was off the charts. Best concert I've ever been to, hands down. You like Modest Mouse?
I've listened to a couple of their stuff, but like
So
not
you
a
like that one
huge,
song
huge-
that everybody listens to, Float On?
no, I know like what is it, Lion Man?
Well, Lion
There's
Man?
there's something about something with Silk, I think.
Silk? I don't know.
I don't know. Keep talking. I'll look it up.
Anyway, yeah, went to see there, but beforehand, we got there like 3 hours early because we didn't kind of know how busy it was gonna be because we've never been in that venue before, and we didn't know if we were gonna get stuck in traffic or anything. So we got there, and we're just like sitting there like 3 hours early. We're like, fuck, what are we gonna do? Oh, let's get beer and get Subway. So
Yeah.
the Subway was the only like restaurant that was close, and there's like a distributor or kind of like a brewery distributor kind of situation down the road. So we went there, got like a 6-pack of a locally brewed beer, just sat up in the parking lot and tailgated with these people. And like security guards just walking around. I was like, hey, how's it going, guys? Yeah, woo, party. I was like, dude, you're a security guard. You should be telling us not to be drinking. Right? Everybody's like, fuck yeah. People like grills out and stuff. And it's Colorado, so the weed
Yep.
was it's off the handle, man.
Yeah, Little Lion
The
Man.
whole Little Lion Man is not them. Little Lion
Wait,
Man
who-
is
That's Mumford and Sons, not
Mumford
Modest
and
Mouse.
Sons. Yeah, Modest Mouse.
Never mind.
So you don't even know them, besides Float On. But anyway, they played an
thought they had a
amazing
s-
set list. Their set list was fucking awesome. They didn't really tour an album or anything because the most recent album came out like two or 3 years ago or something. But yeah, they played three songs off every album.
Nice.
Sometimes 4, but it was fucking great. I had such a good time because it's like our favorite band. Me and Ash's like favorite band. So
Ashley and I.
it was Ashley and I's favorite band, and we went there and we just got a little tipsy before the show. The show was like 5 hours or something because they had like a long
Damn.
opener. Yeah, they had a long
I guess that
opener.
makes sense.
Yeah, so like by the time we were getting ready to go, we were just completely fine. So it was, dude, really good time. Really good fucking time. I suggest if anybody can get to the Red Rocks Amphitheater, go, because it's not just the amphitheater that's beautiful around it. Everything around it, you can like hike up and around and stuff before the concert and whatnot, and it's just beautiful,
Nice.
breathtaking, gorgeous area. The rocks are red, by the way, if you didn't get that.
I would have guessed they were blue.
Yeah. Anyway, Matt, I talked about myself way too much here. How was your week?
It
What'd you do?
was long and kind of eventful, actually.
Give it to me.
So Sunday night, I got a flat tire on the way to work.
Boom.
So that was not fun. I was on my way to coach and hit a pothole trying to go around a car that was making a left somewhere, and the pothole was a lot deeper than I thought it was because it was raining
Pennsylvania.
and it was filled with water.
Pennsylvania.
Yep. And immediately heard the thumping of a flat tire, and figuring I just had one in February. I knew that sound. Luckily, there's like 500 feet in front of me was a gas station, so like I pulled into that, saw it was flat, threw the spare on it, and then went to Pep Boys and got a new tire.
They do everything for less. You know that?
I don't know. In Alabama, they charged me a lot less when I had a flat tire.
Well, you're fucking
Just saying.
Alabama.
And
Different
it did-
areas, my friend.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was my Sunday night, which wasn't really fun, dropping $120 to get a new tire put on.
Woo.
And then Tuesday, I think it was, I picked up the PS4.
Oh,
So,
this is the main topic today.
since then,
Matt has a
we-
PS4.
Yeah, bit the
Master
bullet.
race.
And, like,
Master race.
When I was buying it, the guy at the counter at GameStop, like, I picked up also God of War, Bloodborne, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Woo.
And like as he's checking me out and like, you know, ringing everything up, he's like, these are the 3 games for PS4 essentially that you need. I was like,
Why
yeah.
the fuck else am I buying it?
I was like, And there's a bunch of exclusives coming out in the next year that are like, I figured I would bite the bullet now and get through some of the games before I get too backlogged in it. So
Yeah, because you probably wouldn't be able to get Red Dead on PC maybe ever.
yeah, I mean they never released the first one on PC.
Yeah. So you might as well.
So-
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, man. You
And
graduated.
there's also Spider-Man coming out in the fall, which is a PS4
Spider-Man.
exclusive.
Spider-Man.
So bit the bullet, got it. I've been streaming God of War. I've been enjoying it. I think I'm close to the
Check
end.
it out, guys. Oh wait, you're
Um,
close to the end already?
I mean, I just have to put in Jotunheim. I don't know how close that is to the end, but
Eh.
um,
Eh.
I mean, so far it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
you're
The
You're good.
character development between Kratos and Atreus is pretty good. I'm liking that so far.
Can we talk about it now? Finally.
You can talk up to when you get into Jotunheim.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
Thankfully, it is the 1 month anniversary today of God of War's release. I'm happy you got the game.
Yeah, I know.
Carry on.
But yeah, so like I'm excited to finish that, and then I'm gonna immediately start up Bloodborne once I'm done that. I don't think I'm gonna try and platinum that right away.
Oh, okay. That was my next question.
Maybe eventually, but right now it's like all the PS4 games I'm gonna have. It's just gonna be play through it for now because I like set myself goals for Steam achievements and stuff.
Gotcha.
So I kind of want to sit down and focus on that.
Yeah.
Because I've been slacking as of late, especially since I picked up God of War. I've not touched Steam games really at all in the past week.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to
Question,
pick up on that, but you know, I'll figure out how I'm gonna do it.
I have a question.
What?
Could you actually set goals in Steam?
No, you can't. But like we talked about a couple weeks ago, like,
I know it. Yeah, I know that, but I didn't know if like
self-set
Steam had
goals.
like a feature like.
no, that would be
I
cool.
need to, that'd be pretty sweet. Steam,
That'd
do
be
it.
cool.
Anyway, come on, Valve.
But yeah, so I've been playing through that. It was pretty cool though because it carried over all my PS3 trophies over onto my, because I guess it's just all PSN accounts.
Yeah, dude. I was
So like
pissed.
when I went into
looked-
my account, I saw like 10 or 11 platinums already and
Yeah, you shithead.
my
I went
1,000
in there, I
some
was like,
achievements.
this fuckhole just got a PS4, and he has more goddamn trophies than I have.
That's
And
because
I've had it for,
PS3.
like 5 years. Yeah.
Like if you look at the game list, it's all PS3 games except for
Yeah,
God of War.
I didn't look at the game list, but
So
that makes sense now. I was immediately mad, and I backed out of your name.
yeah.
It's like you
But,
bastard. I was like, how? But I kicked the shit out of some games on Xbox 360. So
I will say I was like the other night my PC got updated, so like it took like I think it was like half an hour, 45 minutes to boot up the one night. And I was on PlayStation Network store just like browsing the games, just trying to find a cheap game to play that like I wouldn't want to stream. I found out they had the Jack and Dexter bundle on the PlayStation store. I was like, I want that game.
be careful, because you can buy some games in the PlayStation Store. You have to look on the bottom, like left or right corner. It says like PS3 only. So
Alright.
make sure it
I'll
says
have to look-
PS4.
alright.
Because
I
I
didn't-
almost made that mistake.
I didn't buy it yet. I'm glad you told me about that because I was like,
Yeah, look out for
looking
that.
at it and I was like, man, like I remember growing up with Jack and Dexter. Like I played the shit out of the second and the third one. My neighbor had the first one, which I kind of saw a little bit of, but never actually beat. So maybe I'll get that at some point and stream that because that was like a big childhood thing for me.
Yeah. It's what I did with Manhunt. I bought Manhunt on PS4.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
So yeah, I've been playing a lot of God of War, and then saw Deadpool today.
You rat bastard. I need to find Showtime. I think we wanted to go tonight, but I don't think we're going to. It's already 6 o'clock here, but it's a Sunday. By the way, it's Sunday, May 20th already. I cannot
Yeah.
believe the time is just fucking flying.
That happens as you get older. But
Yeah, dude, doesn't it suck? Anyway.
Deadpool 2, pretty good.
Oh shit, there's showings every freaking 15 minutes. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
37.
I would say it was better than the first.
Really?
Yeah.
We paid to see the first one twice
Yeah.
together.
I think it was better than the first in my opinion.
Shit,
The
I can see
characters
it
were all
tonight.
pretty
There's-
good.
dude. There's an 8, a 9:15, 9:45, and 10:15. Okay, sorry.
It's 2 hours long. I think there's like 2 mid-credit scenes that are kind of like right back to back. which aren't super important, but definitely stay for them because it's funny and it had a lot of good callbacks. Like, not so much like straight up in your face, but it was like there were some moments where like they kind of directly referenced the first Deadpool movie, and then there were other times where it was just kind of like if you saw it, you would get the reference, but if you didn't see it, you wouldn't get the reference, and it would just go kind of right over your head.
Gotcha.
Because in comic book and superhero movies, they always reference things that you might not have necessarily seen.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was good. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Do you have anything bad to say?
I felt like the only thing that kind of bothered me was in the very beginning. I don't know if the suit was CG'd or if it was practical effects, but it just looked weird, like the very first scene to me. And I couldn't really put my finger on it, but like after that, I thought it was good. I thought Cable's body CGI looked a little weird. Wasn't necessarily what I was thinking, but Josh Brolin did a good job as Cable. I almost said Thanos.
Hey, you wouldn't be wrong.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No, so you.
But it also did. There's two particular callbacks in the movie that both of them it had the entire theater cracking up.
Good,
it was a solid.
Don't spoil anything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it was like a solid couple seconds, and it was just like the entire theater was cracking up because it was kind of a callback to like I said, the first movie. But if you didn't see the first movie, it kind of would just go right over your head.
Gotcha.
And it wouldn't really matter. It would still be funny.
It's still funny.
Yeah.
It's still funny.
And then the only other thing I'm going to say about keeping it spoiler free, this isn't really a spoiler too much, but after one of the taxi rides, there's a song playing, and pay attention to it, because if you aren't paying attention, you can't really hear what the words are saying. But it is an on point song.
Support DMX.
No, but it's right up there with it. And honestly, like watching the movie, like I heard it on the radio Friday morning. One of the guys on the radio was like, "You might need to watch it 2 or 3 times to like see all the little Easter eggs in the background." Because
you might need to pay for it 15 times.
Like I was literally like I heard that and I was watching it today, and like I was just constantly keeping my eye on the background, and there were certain things where it's like, I wonder if that's a reference to something or if it's just a straight up Easter egg. Because like some of these things I wasn't sure about. It was like, like I don't know if it is an Easter egg, and it's like I kind of wanted to look it up. 1 second. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Matt, what night you gonna be home? Tuesday, Thursday. Good. All right. Now I'm back.
He's back.
Um.
There's seats available, man. I can go tonight. There are not many people taken.
I have to look this up.
There's only 14 seats taken out of this whole theater.
Dude, go see it tonight. It was amazing. And the way they ended it was actually pretty good.
Did they set it up for a third?
Kind of. They kind of left it.
It's just gonna be the X-Force movie. Right?
I would say they kind of left it open ended. So like, they could if they wanted to. If for some reason it didn't succeed like they thought it would, they could kind of just like let it die. But I think I think
go either way. Pretty much.
It didn't straight up say like,
Deadpool will be back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Let's go.
I was about to say something. I forgot what it was now. Oh, the post-credit scenes like don't involve like anything with a sequel. It's just all like funny stuff happening.
Funny shit. Funny random.
Deadpool being Deadpool.
Okay.
Something else I noticed. The trailer did a good job at either I felt like it didn't even touch the first half of the movie. Like I felt like everything in the trailer was almost all second half movie.
Gotcha. So you pretty much all just brand fresh.
Yeah. So like the first half of the movie is like, it felt like it was all just stuff we didn't see. But then there's even parts where after watching the trailer, it was like they change some of the wording or something, which obviously they can do if it's Deadpool's face in the trailer because its mouth is covered. They can easily change what the lines are.
Mm-hmm.
And there were certain parts where it's like he said something else different in the trailer, but I'm happy they did that because then it was like I didn't see that in the trailer. Like it was just different. Like you know how sometimes like in comedy movies it's like all the funny stuff was in the trailer.
I fucking hate that.
Like Deadpool 2, it's like there were parts where like lines were completely different. It was like, all right, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But definitely would suggest seeing it. I'll give it like a solid 8 or 9 out of 10.
Wow, that's okay. For those of you who don't know, Matt is pretty critical about movies. He finds some like minute details that is like fucking ruined the movie for him. But this is a great review.
Yeah.
This is actually wow. This is
I would say this movie was definitely better than the first. It was up there with like.
Was it up there with Avengers: Infinity War?
So I would still put it underneath Infinity War.
Okay.
Only because Infinity War has had the 10-year build-up and had an emotional part to it with everything that happened in Infinity War.
Goddamn cliffhanger. Whew.
Yeah. So like Deadpool 2, it was like the perfect mix between like drama, action, comedy, a little bit of everything.
Yeah. I love the first one. Nobody's boomboxing shit.
Dude, it was like, I want you to see it because like there's just so much that happened in that movie that was just like I said, there's so many things that were just like a slight callback to the first film that if you saw it you would get it. If you didn't see it, like it was still funny enough if you didn't see the first movie.
I saw Deadpool 3 times.
You saw it 3 times?
And once. Twice in theaters and once with Ashley, just on whatever kind of streaming device or whatever we had. Yeah, we watched it 3 times. Oh no, yeah, we got it on demand.
Yeah, so like it was really well done, and they did a good job at like kind of explaining why Cable is there.
Okay, never mind. They had to have explained why that little fucking kid. What's up with him?
Yeah, they do. They do explain that whole thing, and it's kind of one of those things where it's like everyone said like in Infinity War, like they understood Thanos' motive, and like how they did a good job at like humanizing him and like kind of almost making you empathize with him and feel sympathy for him.
Yeah.
Deadpool 2 did a great job of kind of like almost leaving you in the middle of like, I'm not necessarily rooting for Deadpool right now, but I'm also not necessarily rooting against him. Like it kind of was like, I don't know who I necessarily agree with here because like I can see one point of view, I can see the other point of view.
So you're talking about Cable versus Deadpool?
I guess,
or just
just in general, Deadpool, like there were a lot of parts where
opposition.
There were a lot of parts where it's like,
I get your point. I get his point too.
But yeah, I thought the acting was great. The girl who did Domino was really funny, really well done.
It's the girl who's lucky.
Yeah. That was really funny actually. Like when she comes in, like
gotcha.
I don't want to give away too much. I know. Like it's like I'm trying to think of how to explain it without explaining it. You just need to see it because then I don't have to worry about spoiling anything. Maybe
I saw in the trailers and she just gets lucky.
Yeah, she does. That's
down and, like,
the literal story arc of her in the comics too. She's just lucky. Things just happen to fall into place for her. So
it's pretty sweet.
When you watch the movie, it's like you see stuff happen and it's just funny. And there's parts where like there's parts in the movie where like when she's in it, it's like you see something happening and you see it happening and like the camera kind of points to it and then like you don't really think about it. And then, like, later in the movie, it comes back to, like, help her out. And it was just like, what? So, I'm thinking, I'm thinking.
This isn't good, guys. What's Matt's thinking?
After you see it, we'll do a small little spoiler cast. How about that?
Spoiler cast? Okay. I don't know. Okay, so...
Or if you don't see it until next weekend, we can just
I was going to say,
spoil
I'm coming
it
home
next weekend.
Well, for Memorial Day.
Shit.
I'm going to go visit Ashley family because her grandparents.
I was gonna say
You know.
Ashley is out there with you. It would be weird if you came all the way back to Pennsylvania to visit her.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go visit Ashley's family because
All right.
some shit. But yeah, we're gonna come home early. Our flight's like 1 a.m. on Saturday, and then we're gonna fly out Tuesday. So
Damn.
we're
All right.
there most of the day Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and
Nice.
then bounce. Yeah, my family's coming down. We're gonna have a cookout. So
Oh, that's cute.
yeah. So I don't know if we're gonna wait to see it with Ashley's brother Matt. There's another Matt, and maybe my brother when they come down or something.
So
But
good.
I don't know if we're gonna do that tonight or we're just gonna wait. I don't know.
I think
Ashley,
we should go see it tonight.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm texting Ashley, who's like 15 feet behind me, because I don't want to like yell out and ask her, "Are we gonna go tonight?" I asked her what the deal is, so I await her response.
But then when I saw the movie, there was a trailer for another movie, which I actually linked you to, and you watched.
Yeah, it seems like I something I have to see.
I
It's kinda
couldn't
like
tell if
Sausage
it was
Party.
serious or not. Yes, yes.
It's Sausage
it's-
Party-esque. Like I don't know if I
the
want to see it, but
the
I have to
Happy
see it.
Time Murders, and it's
it up.
essentially the Muppets, but like an adult version of like what happens when the kids aren't around type thing. And there's drugs and sex and violence and like
A lot of sex.
we're all watching it in the theater and we're like, what is going on right now? Like, is this real? Or is this like a joke trailer? Like, we honestly could not figure it out, and
Yeah.
I think I might have to see it.
I think I'm gonna see it now too because it's a mix between like Ted and Sausage Party and something that like it
Yeah.
kinda gave that vibe, but it seems funny.
Yeah.
Melissa McCarthy's in it, and they're like she's a cop with another Muppet cop,
And they're trying to find some murderer or
Fire
something,
a fucking
and
serial killer who's murdering puppets.
she's going around talking to a bunch of Muppets that want to suck her
Yeah.
dick if she had one for 50 cents,
I'll
or
give it suck a dick. or
doing
50 cents.
blow, and
That's a great offer if I had a dick, but I don't, so I'm gonna have to pass.
it just looks ridiculous. Like, I honestly didn't know what to make of that trailer first time around.
I want to see it.
I probably will.
Excuse me.
Probably
We
will.
should do it and do a thing on it. Since this is a podcast about video games and movies and stuff, so we might as well.
Is it?
Yeah, we should. Somebody, fuck, is making that movie. Should fucking give us a ticket. We should do it and we'll review it for you. So
You get in contact, see what happens.
Give us free shit. We have a podcast that no one listens to. Would you would you guys care to give us tickets? I'm just kidding. We know you guys are out there. We appreciate you.
So we need to find a PS4 game to play together, preferably one neither of us.
Okay, this is like my main topic because I want to talk to you about this because I haven't talked to you much this past week since you got a PS4. How are you liking the PS4 overall? Like in general, like the dashboard and like the controller.
I mean,
and
it's
everything.
very
What do you think?
it's very similar to what the PS3 was. It's slightly different. Like, it seems like you can go. I can't remember if on the PS3 you could go right to your dashboard and keep the game running in the background. I don't think you could.
I like that because I like to sometimes go and boot up Spotify, keep the game suspended, and then go.
Yeah, which is pretty nice. Oh, no way, no freaking way.
What?
All right.
Oh my god, what?
All right.
You got me.
I
I'm
got
hooked.
a game. I got a game. I played it a little bit before, but I think it's a ridiculous game that you would like.
Drummer, please.
It's called Broforce.
Broforce?
It has a 10 out of 10
Ooh.
on Steam,
Let me look it up.
and it
Bro
has a 4
style?
out of 5 on Miniclip. It's essentially a side-scrolling platform shooter. And all the heroes are
Broforce.
based off of like famous like action movie heroes, like
I see
Rambo,
already.
like John McClane from
Schwarzenegger.
Die Hard, Schwarzenegger from Predator, Schwarzenegger from
Schwarzenegger.
Terminator, Will
Mr.
Smith
T.
from Men in Black. Like, and it's all random, whatever character you get, and they all have their own special ability and special
T from
guns.
18.
Indiana Jones is in it. Is
Jesus.
fucking awesome.
How old
I-
is this game?
It came out in 2015, so it's 3 years
not,
old.
Not too old.
Uh,
Dude, it looks pretty sweet. There's an American Eagle flexing.
Dude.
Behind a shield with just Broforce. It looks like the Aqua Teen Hunger Force thing.
It is quite possibly one of the funniest games I have ever played.
Play the free Broto time.
It's on how long to beat. It takes 7 hours to beat.
Oh, that's easy. That's good. It's a
But
good game.
it's easily has replayability. Like hard is actually kind of hard in it. And then I think there's like Iron Man mode or something where it's like you only get one life and the whole thing or something. It's really fun. We'd have to look it up to see how much it is on PSN.
Yeah, we'll look that up.
But that game is amazing. But yeah, it doesn't seem like the dashboard is pretty nice, a little bit smoother than the PS3.
Yeah. You said you got just a regular base PS4 and a Pro.
Correct.
I'm disappointed. I would have gotten a Pro. If I
it
didn't
was
have
like
one already.
$120 more. So I didn't really want it.
How often do you live, Matt?
Well, here's the thing. I'm possibly
You only
moving.
YOLO once.
I'm
you only
I'm
live
possibly
once.
moving to a new place in the coming months. So I'm trying to
With
save
who?
up for that. People from the gym, coworkers.
That's big news. Aw.
So like we're looking at a place actually tomorrow, Monday night.
Where at?
By one of the gyms.
What's your actual address?
I'm not gonna
And
tell
what's
you.
your social security number, Matt?
You want my credit card number too? Mother's maiden
and
name
the pin on the back,
and mother's maiden name
please. And your first pet.
and the street I grew up on.
Broforce is currently on sale, 66% off. It's $5.09.
That was me clapping and pointing to the screen.
Let me do it too. I'm clapping too. You found Broforce. One match, save 66%.
Dude, it is so much fun.
Okay, actually, if you go on PlayStation Store, like just the PlayStationStore.com, whatever, and you like scroll down, like go to the game, whatever, and it was released March 1st, 2016.
So it must have been
That's what you
released. So that's when it was released on the initial release on Google says 2015, October 15th.
Okay, maybe.
So
that's
it was probably
just
released on
something.
Steam or something first.
Yeah, yeah.
Made its way there.
Yeah.
But the cool thing
So it
with
says-
that too is like if we stream it, everyone's all on one screen. I'm pretty sure. So it's not
That's
like
pretty
they'll
cool.
only see my point of view. I'm pretty sure they'll see everyone's. So,
Yeah, dude, it's regularly $15 for right now, and for whatever reason, 66% off, $5.09.
actually,
Playable on PS4.
that game also kind of takes a twist towards the end from what I remember. That was like, oh fuck moment.
Wait, if you've played toward the end, it's not a new game.
No, but it's a really fun game. I could spend hours on this. I don't remember. All the levels kind of meshed together.
I wish they did something like that, like a multiplayer fucking Last of Us. I would like to just play as Ellie or Joel, like somebody takes over. It's a 2-player game. That'd be so fucking good.
Well, what was I going to say?
You were talking about your PlayStation 4 experience and how much better it is than the PC, and how PC is not actually a master. PlayStation are just like so.
No, it's not.
Carry on.
No, it's not.
Okay, then take it back. Take it back. Get your money back.
Yeah. No.
Get 10% of your money back from GameStop.
No, it'd be like 10 cents. Let's get it real.
Well, 10%.
There's actually also another game out called A Way Out. I don't know if
Yeah,
you've
I
heard of
heard
it.
that. It's gotten pretty raving. People are raving about it. It's got some pretty hailing reviews.
Well, apparently that's like it has to be
Excuse me.
multiplayer, and you do see the other person's screen or something. So
It's got a 4 out of 5 on Microsoft. IGN gave it 8.3 out of 10. Polygon gave it
not bad.
7 out of 10. Not bad. Not great. Not bad.
So I don't know. Just throwing things
1
out
second.
there.
Sorry, just talking to Ashley about Deadpool.
Yo.
Yeah, so we'll see it. Maybe we'll see it tonight. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, it's so good.
Matt says, it's so
It
good.
is so good.
It's just so good, man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, so you're digging God of War. I have not talked about it to anybody except Ashley. She's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? What's Niflheim? What's Alfheim? What the fuck's Jotunheim?"
So, first of all, the giant that you come across in the game is huge. A lot bigger than I anticipated him to be.
There's so many.
Yep. What was that? The dwarves are funny in that game.
No, the doors are great.
They
Sindri
are
and
great. Brock.
Brock. Yep.
They are hilarious. I love them.
Yeah. So you're going to Jotunheim,
I
right?
just stepped foot in Jotunheim.
So you have the head.
Yes, I've had the head for a while
Dude,
now.
oh, he's so great.
He is funny too.
I love Mimir. Mimir is probably he's probably my favorite character. I like the banter between Mimir and fucking Kratos. But shut up, head.
Yeah,
That's enough, head. I don't.
I also like
actually
how.
laughed out loud.
Go ahead.
No. I'm just saying that I actually like physically laughed by some of the shit that Kratos says to the head.
I like also. Like there's parts where like I think it was like when you get trapped trying to do something. I don't remember exactly what you're doing. You're trying to like move symbols or something and you get trapped. And then like water starts rising. And the head is like,
oh yeah.
I don't know if I can drown or not. And then like you get out of it and he's like, well, can't drown. Don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he's funny. I like when you're like exploring a new area with him, and when you're paddling your boat, he's talking to Atreus, kind of giving him like a little history lesson about something, and then you pull up to the deck. We'll continue this story later.
Yeah, I do like that. How like when you're on the boat, like it gives some like story and just like something to listen to, rather than just like rowing your boat in silence or something.
Yep.
And it's just like, oh, we'll continue this later, but we like, we're not on foot. And I think one time, like, I got back in the boat and they like picked up right where they left off, and I was like, oh god, like they weren't kidding.
Really? Yeah, like Atreus is like, so Mimir, you were telling me about the whatever. Oh yes, dear boy, and then you go back in.
Yeah,
but I hate when I'm exploring an area, and I get in my boat, and he starts telling a story. I get off. We'll continue this later. I get right back in my boat. He says like 2 more things about it. We get up. We'll continue this later. I was like, fuck, like, just shut up for a minute. He's a funny ass character. Probably one of my favorites.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just stepped foot in Jotunheim. I think I killed that one guy for good, but God knows. That one guy? Balder.
You just killed Balder?
I mean, like I said, I think I did. Like apparently we.
With the whole scrap with Freya.
Yeah.
Okay, that was
So
I'm not gonna tell you, but
yeah,
don't
tell me.
But part of the game.
Like I said, I think we did, but like I
Freya
said,
was
like
fucking pissed,
you think he died
dude.
like 2 or 3 times already at this point, and he just keeps coming back.
Yeah, he just keeps popping up again. Like what the fuck? I liked when he killed his brothers.
Oh, the nephews.
Brothers, right?
No,
nephews.
they're Thor's son.
Thor's sons. Yep.
So
who the fuck were they?
Magni and Miter.
Yeah, something like that.
I think those were their names.
I don't know, some similar, but I don't know. But yeah, dude, it was cool when it's pretty fucked up when Atreus kills the other guy just so cold blooded.
Yeah, and then
we're gods, we can do whatever we want. Like, no.
Yeah, like I said, I like the whole story arc they have going with it, where it's like they start off like Atreus knows or like is trying to prove himself to Kratos, and Kratos is just like, yeah, whatever. But like at times when Kratos is behind him, he's like about to put his hand on his shoulder to comfort the boy, and
touch your
doesn't.
Fucking kid, dude. Yeah.
And it's just like slowly seeing them come together, and then later in the game, spoiler alert, they get pissed, or the boys gets pissed off at Kratos or something, and they stop talking and throw a hissy fit, and then they slowly come back together.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much if it's been a month now. If you don't, if you're not going to be into the game, you're probably not going to play it. So
I'm definitely liking it. The world.
Give me your rating so far, because people are like 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5.
See, so here's the thing, like.
Oh, here we go, Matt. What don't you like about it?
Like, it's a good story and everything. It hasn't really grasped me as like easily, game of the year win. But like, it's grasping me. But I can see it being a contender. But I don't know if it's like a lot of people are saying like, oh, this is gonna win game of the year. I don't know about that. Like, it's only May. Like, we have a lot of games coming out this year that can easily be just as good. So
Spider-Man, I don't think it's gonna be that good.
I don't think it will either, but I don't know.
I think really the only other thing that can hold the candle to it is gonna be Red Dead.
Red Dead,
Or
Death
Smash.
Stranding.
Give me.
Or did Death
Give me
Stranding get
Smash.
pushed back?
I don't know. Give me.
I don't know if
Smash.
Smash will though take Game of the Year because it's pretty basic unless they add something to it that.
Yeah, that's true. But I just love God of War. I'm just playing through it, just messing around with some different armors and stuff, and upgrading that. And it looks so fucking cool, man. It's just so ornate and so just badass.
Yeah.
Like, you can deck your boy out with Atreus out with some cool ass armor and just fucking cool.
I will say also it's pretty cool. Like I didn't realize this going in, like how puzzly it was also going to be in the game.
Yeah, it's very puzzling.
Which
But
I'm
not.
It's
too
like
difficult.
yeah, it's not like super puzzly where it's like Portal puzzly where it's like I don't know what to do
Yeah.
here. But it's
Yep.
like some of the puzzles, I'm not gonna lie, it took me like a solid like minute or two to
Yeah.
like kind of be like, oh, this is what I
Yeah.
have to do.
I don't think I got stuck really on anything too long. That was just like fuck.
Yeah, like I
where's
said, it
the-
was like a minute or two that took me, but that was it.
Mhm.
I think there's only one thing I had to look up, and I thought I did it, and apparently I didn't do it right.
What'd you look up?
When you're in Alfheim,
Spoiler alert. Do.
when you're in Alfheim,
Mhm.
and you're at like the very end, like before he goes into that light, and you have like all those like red sacks essentially like hanging down at like the very top of that area, and it was like
Okay.
there's like 6 of them, but like every time I broke one, it just grew back, and I thought I like lined it up so that way I hit multiple. I guess I just didn't hit the right multiple ones.
Mhm.
But I looked it up and it was like, oh, like I just wasn't aiming correctly. Like I had to hit three certain ones rather than just 3 random
Two.
ones
Yeah,
or 2
yeah.
random ones.
Yeah. I had trouble with that too because I was like, "What the fuck? Like how?" Like
Yeah.
I kept hitting 2, and I was like, "Why is this working?" And I finally hit 3. I was like, "Oh."
yeah, yeah. I
Stupid.
didn't realize that, but
I'm stupid, not the game.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. You're. I mean, you're not. You're not. You got a little bit of ways to go, I guess, but you're not really. But you just walked into Jotunheim.
I just set foot in Jotunheim, and Kratos gave
So-
Atreus the ashes.
Oh.
That's the last thing I did, the very last thing.
Oh. Okay.
So
Yeah, you might as well just turn that back on and play the last 3 minutes of it.
I had a feeling I was really close to the end, but I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I thought
I
you
want.
said, like,
I
you
need to
just,
go
like-
see Deadpool.
I thought you were like talking about just like learning about Jotunheim. I didn't know you
No.
stepped foot.
No, I've stepped foot in Jotunheim. Mimir got both eyes.
Okay, you should
That-
probably turn that back on after this and just finish the last 2 minutes.
Honestly, I was thinking about tonight. Obviously, if I'm that close, maybe I'll just also start streaming Bloodborne then. So
Yeah, go ahead and be good.
it depends what time we actually.
So
go.
you're done. I can talk to you about the entire game then.
I'm not done. But are you doing some coke over there or
No, you say you're not done.
finished? Are you happy?
No. Dude, just literally
Complete?
just
Complete? Is
turn
that
the
what you
game
want?
on that last 30 seconds of the fucking game.
No,
So-
I don't want to hear it. All right. All right.
No, go ahead.
I don't
Finish it up.
I don't need to hear this right now.
You beat the game. So
You are adopted. How about that?
news to me, but usually is at some point. But yeah, dude, congratulations. You beat the game in a fucking week. I beat it in like 3. Shows how much more free time you have, bitch.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. Like, when last did I stream? I streamed it Tuesday night when I got home, which was like for like 3 or 4 hours. Today I streamed it for like 2. Yesterday I did like a total of 5.
Damn, I thought you said, okay, Matt, you texted me earlier this week saying you can't sit down and play a game for more than 2 or 3 hours in one sitting.
Yeah,
And
that's
here you are
one
sitting
sitting.
there telling me that you're fucking.
I did it
Oh,
yesterday. I
you
did
broke
it.
it up. You broke it up.
Yeah, like I did like 3 hours, like in the morning, 8 dinner, 8 lunch, and then came back like, I think it was late afternoon. I did more and did about like 2 hours, and then I
Gotcha,
think
makes sense.
after dinner I streamed for like an hour and a half.
Okay,
I know
yeah,
one
that's
out.
kind of what I did with Zelda. I'd play it for like an hour or so, get a little confused, turn it off for a bit, think about it, read a book, and then
Yeah.
get back to it, and then okay, I got this now. Figure this out, and then
Plus,
now I'm stuck again. But whatever.
like, try talking continuously for like 3 hours. That can be hard at times.
I don't want to talk continuously for more than an hour.
Yeah,
in this
exactly.
podcast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
I I just I want to get more trophies in God of War because like I got to get more Eyes of Odin. Of course, I got to kill the Valkyries. I got to.
What are the Valkyries?
Oh, they're hard, is
I
what they
don't,
are.
I don't think I've
They're
seen
just
one.
hard, like little bosses, kind of tucked
All
away.
right. Are they like the?
You could have seen them. You just I guess didn't go that way. So
All right.
I mean, clearly because you finished the game. So
Yeah, like I did some side stuff, but didn't do like all of it.
exactly, I did like
I haven't
actually
touched.
I just good.
I haven't touched like there's like after you get like the chisel piece, like there's all those doors you can open. Like I haven't done any of those.
Yeah, the Mystic Realms or something, the Mystic Gateways.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I didn't do. I think I did like 3 favors in the main game. I was like, yeah, fuck this. I like the story. I'm gonna continue with the story.
Yeah,
But,
I think I did one for Brock.
Gotcha. Yeah, now I'm back to. I think I have 8 out of the 15, 16. I don't know,
Alright.
but I'm chugging my way through. But it's fun, dude. Brock's the best. I think he's the funnier of the 2 brothers. But Sindri, I like how he's just so squeamish.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
Yeah,
Um,
sweet. But anyway, you're gonna play Bloodborne next?
Yeah, and I think I'm definitely gonna stream it, and I'm going to definitely put a death counter on it because I'm going in essentially like completely blind. Like I've seen, I think like the very first area. I know what the first boss looks like. I don't know how hard he is, and that's essentially it. Like there's little images in my mind that's like, okay, I remember that image if I get to it, but I don't remember anything before it, anything after it, or like what the enemies are like in that area.
I've
So
never
it's
played
like
it. So,
I'm just gonna go in blind. I've heard it's slightly easier than Dark Souls 3.
but it's
so-
slightly easier than Dark Souls 2.
If it is easier than Dark Souls 2, I will have a breeze going through it because Dark Souls 2 was not that hard for me.
Okay, it's easier than Dark Souls 1.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
How
How much was it? Like $15?
It was like I think it was like 19. I got it used.
Gotcha.
So,
Dark Hazard for 15.
oh, look at that.
You got raked over the coals, buddy.
Oh, that's GameStop for you.
That is GameStop for you. Just getting dicked.
But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to like playing through that, and that'll be another game where it's like kind of just play through it once to start with, and then like go back later in my free time and possibly try and get trophies. But if it's anything like Dark Souls, that's gonna be a pain in the butt to get trophies for, and I don't know if I want to do that right now.
Yeah. Do you get the complete edition?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But
Just curious. I want to talk to you about Horizon because once you start playing that, I'll put Horizon back in and I'll go through the DLC finally, so we can talk about it because it refreshed my mind on the game. Because I remember that, dude, that story in that game was great.
I feel like that's a really open world too.
It is. It's a great open world.
That's why out of the 3 PS4 games I have, I'm saving that one for last because I'm like, I'm gonna get lost in that world.
There's more shit to. No, you won't. They do it very well that you don't get lost.
I don't mean like get lost. I mean like I'm just gonna
you're gonna
lose
explore
time.
Too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna explore way too much and lose time.
Gotcha. But
kind of like what Fallout was, where it's just like you're going one direction, all of a sudden you get sidetracked by 17 different things, and next thing you know, you're level 40
fucking do
on the 3rd quest.
Yeah. Yep. Preston Garvey, fuck you. What was I gonna say about Horizon? The story in Horizon is great because like this isn't a spoiler or anything, but as soon as you find out something, like you're like, oh man, I wonder about this. Like the next mission tells you about that. And like, oh, cool. But now I wonder about this, and then like it keeps advancing it and never really leaves you like hanging until the end. You know,
that's pretty cool.
Question, answer. Question, answer. Question, answer. That's fucking great. But every question is pretty fucking cool. How they open it up to something new, and like they keep hinting at something a little bit more. And I was like, oh, and they kind of use you the big picture at the end. It's sweet.
All right.
Yeah, I'm really excited to play DLC on that because that game's pretty beautiful. Just the same. and I beat that game before I got my new TV. So I'm excited to throw that bitch back in.
Oh man.
And yeah, see it on the new TV.
Oh man.
Oh shite.
You all right there?
Yeah.
The little.
I'm just excited. But let me know when you're gonna put. Yeah, that's not gonna be for a while though.
Depends
I'll just
how.
keep chugging. I'll keep chugging in God of War.
Depends how quickly
And
I
Zelda.
go through Bloodborne.
Gotcha.
Depends how much time I'm given to.
Wait.
What?
How long to beat.com Bloodborne.
It's probably gonna say like 20 hours.
We'll see what it says.
What does it say?
Oh shit! Main story, 35 hours. Good luck,
Yep.
buddy.
Yeah, I figured it's one of those things where it's like,
Fuck.
if you don't use a guide, you're just gonna get kind of lost.
Do you use guides?
I
Like,
try
for
my best
example,
not to.
For God of War, like maybe to find some of these Eyes of Odin or something. Are you gonna do that?
So it depends, because I've noticed in God of War when you're on the map, whatever area you're in, it tells you found this many of this many.
Mm-hmm.
So normally, if it tells me that, I won't, unless I spend like 3 hours in an area or 2 hours in an area and don't find anything. Then I'll pull it up and be like, all right, where is this? It's because it's obviously somewhere that's super well hidden, or I just
You just don't feel like
completely
wasting
glanced
time to
over
fucking-
and
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
see. So if I
Gotcha.
do go back through, I'm gonna like try and do it blind the first time. But it's like, if it takes too long, I'll just pull up a guide and
Mhm.
see
I'm
what.
looking at fucking how long to beat. Holy shit! Persona 5 is not
How long?
95 and a half hours for main story.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Completion is
Yeah.
163 hours. Who's got the time?
Get
But Horizon's 22 hours with a 60-hour completionist, right? Whereas God of War is 50-hour completionist, right? So, whatever.
Look at that.
It's a fun game. I don't mind putting time into it.
Yeah.
And then after that, you should probably just get Last of Us remastered, because I know you have this is Last of Us. Just get it remastered with the DLC. It's like $7 and just play it.
Maybe.
Just fucking play it.
Maybe. We'll see.
No, yeah, definitely. You have it now. Do it. There's no excuse.
Are you sure about that?
I don't see a valid one.
I don't see a valid one.
I don't see like once you beat these 3 games, you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna go back to Steam. Just play Last of Us.
I'll
It's
get
so
around
good.
to it. I'll get around to it.
So you have it for PS4.
No, I don't. I don't have it.
You can easily buy it for PS3.
Oh,
but you-
yeah. Oh, here's a random thing I didn't even put in the topics. But it happened a while ago. I've been meaning to bring it up. I just haven't.
Do it.
I blew one of my coworkers' minds the other week.
Phrasing.
I blew his mind.
You paused a little bit before blue
Oh.
and mine. I blew one of my coworkers'
Minds.
mind. It's like, oh,
So
learning all new things.
I was telling him about how many different ways there are to shuffle a card, a standard 52 card deck. And have you heard this whole thing with like 52 factorial?
I know about factorials.
So factorial is when you take whatever number and
52
multiply it
times 51 times 50 times
all the way down to 1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a shitload of ways.
Yes.
You pull out
And
my T9.
I saved this comment on Reddit. It's from over a year ago. And actually the thread was, what piece of information blows your mind every time you think about it? And he explains the whole 52 factorial. And I'm just going to read it out real quick, because every time I read it, it still kind of like boggles my mind. So essentially, I'm just going to try and read it word for word. Imagine setting a timer for 52 factorial seconds, and then stand at the equator of Earth and wait a billion years. After a billion years, take a single step forward, and then wait another billion years. After waiting the second billion years, take another single step forward. Repeat this until you made it all the way around the Earth. Take it one single step every 1 billion years. It gets worse. Once you made it around the Earth at a rate of 1 step per billion years, take a single drop out of the Pacific Ocean and set it aside somewhere. Once you've taken a drop of water, begin your 1 step per billion year trip again around the world. Once you've made it back around the globe again, take another single drop out of the ocean and set it aside where you put the first drop. Repeat this over and over again until you finally manage to deplete the entire Pacific Ocean of each drop of water. Look at the timer yet? Nope, it gets even worse. All the work you put into depleting the ocean is gone. Refill the ocean of all its contents, and for compensation, I'll allow you one piece of single sheet, non-crumpled paper to place on the ground. Repeat everything again from taking a journey around the world at a pace of 1 step per 1 billion years to taking a drop out of water every single trip around the globe until you empty the Pacific Ocean. Once finished emptying again, refill it and take another piece of paper and lay it on the ground where the first one is. Rinse and repeat until you've gotten the stack of paper to the sun, which is 93 million miles away. There's still 99.97% of the time left remaining on the clock.
Jesus Christ.
That,
I don't believe that.
That is just how
Crazy.
astronomical that number is. Like, it just blows my mind. Yeah, you can't
That's
really
weird. I don't know. That's 52 factorial is 8.065 times 10 to the 67th. Okay.
That's a big number.
Jesus Christ.
That's a huge
Math magic.
number.
Yeah, I found a video on it. Christ. That number is... Yeah, holy shit. Which is the number of ways in it's gonna be shuffled. Fuck. Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff to boggle your mind and wrap your head around.
Yeah.
I saw not really a similar thing that's as crazy as that, but I saw like how rich is Bill Gates.
All right.
And, I don't want to pull it up because it's a video, but like like how long could with the amount of money Bill Gates has, like how long can you make it rain? He's like, well, essentially forever. Bill Gates can just make it rain forever because how much money he has plus how much money he's making in interest in like his investments and stuff. He just make it rain forever. And they did like how much money can he make it rain on top of somebody before the weight of money crushes that person underneath it? It's like, and they actually figured it out and everything. Like this guy's got a lot of fucking money. That's just I can't fathom how much like $65 billion is.
Something like that.
It's fucking crazy. And what Bezos has like 80 billion now or something.
Something like that, but like I remember hearing someone talk about like I feel like at that point it just fluctuates so much just because based off of
my
stocks
God.
and stuff.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos' net worth is 130 billion. What the fuck? Whereas Bill Gates is only 92.
Only.
Yep. 92 versus, I mean, dude, an extra almost $40 billion is a lot. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Oh, I also saw something else on Reddit. When was this? Just earlier this week, so it's suitable for this podcast. And it actually involves Infinity War. So it was, spoiler alert again if you haven't seen it, but it's been 3 weeks now, so if you haven't seen it, fuck you.
Yeah, I agree. If you haven't seen it, fuck you.
It goes over like the whole snap thing and how why he needed all the stones to achieve it.
Yep.
And so the Power Stone supplies the power to achieve such feat, amplifies its sister stones, allowing Thanos to affect all existence. And the Space Stone, it gives total control over space. The Space Stone allows Thanos to erase half of the life across the universe in an instance. Reality Stone is crucial to the snap. The stone is what physically changes reality and turns half of all life to ash. It changes reality so that beings no longer exist. Soul Stone, it was theorized that Thanos only sought to erase life from the civilization he hadn't already had. meaning species like the Asgardians, Andarians, and Gamora's people would be spared from the snap, as their population had already been reduced to half. The Soul Stone is important as the stone specifically seeks out all life across the universe, selects at random which life forms will be erased from existence. Time Stone in unison with the Space Stone. The Time Stone permits Thanos to affect the entire universe at the same time, right at the snap of his fingers. And Mind Stone links Thanos with the other 5 stones, allows him greater control over them. It's important as he's about to use all 6 at once, in unison the Soul Stone, the Mind Stone. In unison with the Soul Stone, Mind Stone allows Thanos to specify what type of life he wishes to be extinguished. So Thanos snaps his fingers, which is using the power, and all at once, which uses Time Stone. His mind is linked with the Mind Stone, and the souls are selected at random, and half of life is erased across the universe. And I just thought that was an interesting breakdown of pretty much why
Let me
he
break
needed
it down for you.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, if he has the Reality Stone and can change reality, why does he need the other,
Yeah,
what was
exactly.
it, 3 at the time? 2 at the time? 3 at the time. He had
I'm not sure.
power, space, and then reality in the movie.
Mhm.
So it's like, why does he need the other 3 necessarily? And that kind of helps explain it.
Cool.
So I just thought that was a little interesting tidbit. And then, actually reading that, something else popped into my head about something I saw earlier. Don't remember it now, though. So,
Good. I'm glad you remember it. That's great.
wow.
Leave everybody hanging.
Wow. I see how it
Leave
is.
everybody hanging. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna go debate with Ashley whether we should go see Deadpool.
All right. Well, you should definitely go see it
Okay.
because I need to geek out with it about it with someone.
Okay.
Those are the words I was trying to use.
Log on to PS4, play 30 seconds of God of War, and then we can geek out about that more.
Well, I mean, are you gonna time travel? Because I don't think you're gonna see the whole movie in 30 seconds.
Well, no, I mean, you know what I mean.
You know what I mean? I don't know what you mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Right.
I mean,
All right. I know what you mean.
yeah. Is it a good place to call it, Matt?
Uh,
I have nothing else.
sure.
Cool.
Sure.
But
Why
let's
not?
call it. All right, let's do it. I thank everybody for listening. This has been another episode of Guy Party Podcast, episode 13, Dimension 13. Hit us up on Instagram, GuyParty_pod, Guy_Party_pod, and give us an email, guyparty91@gmail.com. We have a Twitter that I don't know what the hell that is yet. We'll figure that out.
yeah,
and I'll
but,
let
yeah.
you guys know. And yeah, just go to our website, guypartypod.com. Listen to our audio versions, watch the video. Maybe we'll start actually recording video. It's
I mean, I think
watch.
we could talk about that later. I have
and
ideas
then
on how.
just leave a comment. Tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like, tell us what you want to hear. Appreciate you listening.
Bye.
Have a great week. Bye.